Wow, PL is not a popular hero right now in these qualifiers. It's only been played 4 times between all the regions, has not been played yet in Europe.
The battle begins.
First blood is very likely as 4 heroes show up, and Milan, realizing that's going to be his death, he just runs towards them, makes it happen a little quicker.
Structures are fortified.
Trying to make a kill happen. Exorcism committed for this. If anything, push the tower as a result. MATUMBAMAN wants the hero kill, damn it. Crypts already connects, but it's not enough damage. Hanskin will barely, or not Hanskin, yeah, Hanskin will barely survive, that is, playing the Lina. But now Disruption coming out as they catch Bane. He went a little too deep, and Misery is taken out. The sleep not going to be nearly enough. Chessie goes down, though, just to the left. They want to fight this Keizu. Will he be found first? Zibby's walking. He's going to walk right by him. He goes for the initiation on the Death Prophet, so he did not see Enigma to the last second. The big burst with the good blade, but the black hole in counteracts is going to end up falling, and Juggernaut's starting to get low as well, but they do kill Death Prophet. The Fiend's going to block it down Juggernaut. However, the LSA comes out to stop Bane. The Nightmare will save him just a little bit longer, and the Death to follow as Arrogance credit for the kill. So numbers 2 for 1 does favor TFT.
Because they would be heading over right away. At the very least, Arrogant poison spamming. Okay, now they're coming.
They're coming, but I just pointed out the Blink Dagger on Enigma has been purchased, so look for that to make a big play from Keizu and be that protection. The Banish comes out in the front lines. PL and Death Prophet trying to get the kill. They are going to lose their Bane, it looks like, but Keizu, he's charging in, trying to help finish it off. He's not going to go for the black hole just yet. As a Fear on top of Juggernaut as he ran in. VT Faded does pick up the Aegis, by the way, and the Bramble Maze obviously causing issue too. So big fight one for Chaos. They get the core kill, they get the Aegis, and they may very likely get more. Era is trying to run. Oh, wow. PL just melted. Okay, that's the poison, the Soul Catcher coming into play, I suppose, with the Laguna Blade. No, not even Nita right there, but either way, the Aegis is spent. And Lina does go down on opposite sides, and there you go. They do kill the Dire Courier. The jump over here is Zibby just going to farm a little bit, but that mana's being burnt thanks to Diffusal Blade and Phantom Lancer. He's charging back in, going to pop Blade Mail. We have a very spread out fight right now. Midnight Pulse activated. Juggernaut wants to get locked down by the Terrorize. He can't do a damn thing. That's going to be a kill. He buys back immediately. Call does hit Death Prophet with the Black Hole on a solo axe. Trying to save MATUMBAMAN, if anything. They will do for the time being. Disruption will save Axe, though. In response, the LSA hitting 3 heroes, and now coming back down is silenced up, though. Medusa, that mana just getting torn through by the Phantom Lancer. Suddenly Medusa's dead as well. Juggernaut, even with the buyback, he gets her somewhat late, and he can't really do much still. He has an Omni Slash, though, and that's going to be a solo Death Prophet. Thank you very much. So pretty good there for TFT as another buyback on Shadow Demon. They're trying to find some kind of pick, but clearly that's not going to happen right now. Chaos is sticking together. In fact, VT Faded, he's just like, all right, let's go. Doppelganger Juke avoids the LSA, and Hanska just starts melting away. He's got a yield to save him for now. Frost still in the midst of that. He's at half-life suddenly, and Lina goes down, so Frost has to survive this. It's going to be thrown forward with the Spirit Lance. Zibby cuts it with the Blade Mail, though, and that call. The yields immediately. Great reaction. Another throw-up. This Axe is completely uncontrollable at this point as he can't do a damn thing himself. He's going to be locked down back here as VT Faded is still diving in. The crown going to be proccing. No, disrupted at the last second. Zibbe ends up falling in the back lines. Now Medusa tanking VT Faded in the base. He does have an Aegis, but he is really deep right here. Lena's going to buy back as they do dive in. They are going to get a kill on Dark Willow. Yeah, they're diving past the tier 3 even at that point, so maybe a bit ambitious from Chaos. Axe is up in 13 seconds. Without him, though, there certainly is no initiation for TFT. In fact, VT Faded, he'll bring the initiation to them. Shadow Demon, he goes down. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like they have any bit of an answer. There's a buyback on Shadow Demon.
They're thinking about committing, so they're going to save the racks for now. Oh, he missed the call. Zibbe went in, not going to connect. VT Faded walking away to send the illusions in. Suddenly Zibbe's out of mana. And we'll have to start walking away now. Terrorize on Medusa. She was walking that way anyways, I suppose, as Milan is going aggressive with that yield. Disruption saving Medusa for now, but he's being beat on by VT Faded. The Fiend's getting blocked down, and this Medusa will just melt away. The Black Hole from Kids, he just wanted to use it, damn it. He pops a BKB, he catches Lina, and Lina's out for 90 seconds. Double buyback between Axe and Medusa. It just is not going to matter, though, it feels like. Game 1 is within grasp here for Chaos to secure.
They're wrapping around. They might see the Enigma. No, he's on the uphill. They're checking the Roshan pit. He could have potentially respawned by now, so they are going to be exposed. And here we go. Stone Gaze by Chessie as he just walks on in. Juggernaut also going in. They think they might be doing Roshan, but as we see, it's not even up. You see the Midnight Pulse throwing down, and they already got the kill on Shadow Demon. Axe He's dealing with Phantom Lancer somewhat, getting him low. VT Faded has to respect that, but the Black Hole finally coming out. They get the 1 kill on Juggernaut, and it also catches Medusa. GG is called. TFT realizes not enough, and they're going to give up here. Chaos Esports Club taking game 1. We are in the best of 3, though, remember, for the playoff stage. Depending on this final pick, that's where they could determine what they would like to run.
You may now.
All right, so it
select
is going to be
your
the Pugna.
It's going to be a 2 versus 2. And Naga Siren's like, well, I guess I'll just farm over here. In the meantime, toss back on Magnus. He is getting low. And a couple more auto attacks. 1 more needed. Ancient Apparition will pick up the first blood. So they do eventually dwindle down Magnus to get that kill. But KZU's still confident he can take this creep away. The double stout shield doing work.
He wouldn't even pressure him, really. They would both just farm.
Yeah.
Little skewer.
Regen rune picked up by Chessie. Misery trying to set up a kill on Hanskin, though. MATUMBAMAN throwing out that heal. Taking the avalanche. And Roshan will say thank you very much. I'll take this kill from you. So Roshan credit for that one. The Nether Blast is in time and takes out MATUMBAMAN. Painful indeed. Misery is going to try to keep walking away, but Chessie has another Nether Blast coming out. If that connects, it does. A double kill for the Pugna.
But they're like, he doesn't even have his Vanguard, and he's so far away, and he's going to die here as well.
Yeah. Talk about addressing Axe. I mean, when the Pugna rotates over, you know they really want to lock him down. Now, Zibbe does go down to the bottom lane for the Naga Siren. So, yeah, you talk about Axe getting locked down, certainly more significant for Chaos than it is perhaps the Sand King for TFT, but he's going to die again. That's 5 deaths. I mean, that's a lot of deaths, Straskell. It seems like that's also going to be an issue. Seems to be a go-to build as play for these Juggernauts. Hanskin caught in the Bramble Maze, though, as he's running back towards Roshan. Bedlam on top of that with the Cursed Crown. Milan, not enough damage, though. Tiny will survive this. The stick use, hoping to keep him alive. Chessie's nearby. He's dealing with this Magnus, who's behind the tower. A little funky here. Misery. He's trying to get the tower killed. It's not going to happen just yet. The Ice Blast coming through the Terrorize to push off Pugna, but down goes Magnus. Milan picks up the tower kill, but something tells me it's going to come at the cost of his life. Or maybe not. Shallow Grave with the TP. No, the song committed. Oh, that's a hefty cooldown. Stop that at this point. As 15-minute bounty runes, Misery will be nearby, but he's, actually, okay, Hanskin gets it, though. It's very slow to pick up the RP on top of this now. It's KZU. Jumped in initially. Zibbe's getting low. He's able to stun away for the time being. Tiny tossing on out. Axe over to his teammate, even an Ancient Apparition. Zibbe's getting very low still. Hiding inside that Sandstorm, but they have the vision needed to Decrepify. He's just out of range of the call. They are going to catch Tiny, though. The Coaling Blade is on cooldown as it was early. As Era, he destroys the bounty rune right in front of them, and he walks away. So, very chaotic fight. Very fast Roshan. It's taking still a little bit of time. But that minus armor as Magnus just explodes. So no RP threat now, and you got to think TFT wants to engage, but Roshan's going to go down. Oh, the steal, no. VT Faded picks up the Aegis. In fact, Zibbe goes for the kill on Dark Willow instead of jumping in the pit. Meanwhile, back here, the song used, canceled eventually. Trying to follow up for some more kills. Double buyback, though, so everyone currently up. The Omnislash starting to bounce around, and that's Tiny in the midst of that, getting cut down. Decrepify keeping him alive for now. The life drain as well, and Hanskin's going to survive thanks to that great support of that mid Chessie. Playing Pugna. Juggernaut going down. The Aegis bringing him back up. He's spinning on top of Frost. How far does he want to commit, though? KZU gets the call, but is that the best play? Decrep on Frost as he got called in. MATUMBAMAN is picked off in the mid lane, meanwhile. Yeah, it's, I mean, KZU's going in with this newly purchased Shadowblade. He wants the Pugna, doesn't want Naga Siren. Obviously, Pugna a much better target. Possible kill, but nope, they are going to go into Naga Siren with the call. Decrep comes out immediately, and look at Axe just melting away. Shallow Grave saving him for the last second to keep him alive. Naga Siren thinking about a song. She will activate it. A spin from VT Faded. They get a stun on Naga Siren, but she's going to continue to run. Meanwhile, KZU, he ends up dying to the Nether Blast.
KZU and their Shrine is dead, which means there's no way he can get to this fight.
Oh, they're going to go for Frost. No, okay. That's going to be a very early sleep in the fight and trying to figure out what to do with this. VT Faded is able to spin, though, and he goes in. Zibbe on top of the Sandstorm. Hans got the combo. They take out Dark Widow. So now KZU's back up. He mentioned no Shrine, though. It's going to be a while. Dazzle's being collapsed on by the Naga Siren. The Shallow Grave saving for now. He's going to die shortly after, though. He has a buyback. Will he use it? VT Faded manning up. Going to go for the spin TP play. And that means they're giving up on Roshan, though. Absolutely. That's a great way to describe it. There's just so many attacks from these illusions and adds up over time. In fact, top lane, KZU thinks he does catch the Sand King, but I think it's he the one that's going to be caught. As Ice Blast coming out, the RP, it only hits Sand King, skewer backwards. And there's the sleep to Will it be a setup or a runaway? It looks like it's going to be a setup. Axe is very low. Another blast. Okay, didn't release it fast enough. And he's able to blink out because of that, but the initiation with the epicenter, and MATUMBAMAN's getting low. They've already picked up Dark Blood on Magnus, though. They're not flying back. Dazzle, he's got the Shallow Grave. You see the Omni Slash bouncing around. Frost is taking down a lot of damage, and Nagasarn's going to go down, so maybe regretting no Aegis on Nagasar now, as that Juggernaut certainly does plenty of damage. So that's actually a decent opening for Chaos. Theta will continue to spin on in, takes a side down. Here we go. Jump in from Hanskin onto Axe. He drops to half-life. You look at VT Theta, he gets very low back here. Remaining alive, though. He can't use his Omni Slash yet. His mana's currently spent. He needs to get that mana back. That's going to be a song, and with the Axe, it will start healing up Tiny. Back to nearly full life, pretty good. But now a 70-second cooldown for that Naga sleep, and Axe wants to jump in. Blade Mail popped. He gets heals immediately. Null fires up the RP. Misery's thinking about it. He takes a stun, though. He couldn't get the RP off. Maybe he didn't want to. Either way, he gets stun locked, and he's dead. He does buy back, as does Dazzle, who died as well. And that initiation was not what they were looking for, but it's a tough one. They are going to lose Juggernaut, too, sort of the man mode. He buys back, so, I mean, everyone's still technically up, but it just shows, I mean, Chaos, it's...
But like against Pugna specifically and Naga, like, oh man, it's so hard to play Axe into those heroes. They're going to go on the tube with that.
Oh, no Shallow Grave, but he does remain alive barely.
Blast?
Burst. Ice Blast coming in. Is that going to be enough? No, he had the BKB, and he's going to make it back to the Shrine. Meanwhile, Juggernaut sheeped. At half-life, the Stone with the World Strike, he's out. That's out for 2 minutes, no buyback, and that absolutely is game. So we are going game 3. It did seem like it was just a matter of time. But, you know, credit to Chaos, they hung in there, but also credit to TFT, to be fair, with their composure. We've seen plenty of teams get too ahead of themselves.
Even the backup, just in case, if he ever gets to Blink Dagger or whatever. The Ember Spirit and the Dark Seer, Ion Shell plus Flame Guard, very strong.
Continues his right clicks on Misery as now KZ shows back up, so Frost is not going to let this be free, though. In fact, the Wraithfire Blast and Omni Knight melts that era with the heal bomb of the Shadow Wave. To assist for that kill. Back to the top lane. Keizu's getting low. Heavenly Grace helping a bit, but that Poison Touch is still up. So didn't use it after. In fact, Omni Knight goes down, and Keizu's trying to live. One more auto attack. Yes, Hanskin gets it. Is going to certainly need much more farm for that. Perhaps the Ethereal Blade, the whole shotgun build we typically see as Chessie rotates top, gets lifted up and pushed away, but that will secure the easy tower kill for Wraith King. Back down here, by the way. MATUMBAMAN's getting low. Gets out of the Midnight Pulse. And heal on Omni Knight on himself, going for the turn kill on Hanskin. It's not going to be enough, though. Case is here with the Iron Shell. Yeah, this could be disastrous, though. Enigma gets collapsed on it and will eventually fall. The Helper Smasher cannot take out Keizu.
So when they picked Morphling and I was talking about picking up a mobile core, it's because you have an Omni already, and you have this like very stationary kind of support duo that it's a really hard time getting around the map. So they are going to wall this Doom. Not really going to do much.
Ember Spear got Doom, though. And now he's in trouble. VT Faded nearby as well. The Sanity's Eclipse used right there very early in the fight. But either way, it's an Ember Spirit going down. VT Faded was able to TP to the top lane and continue his farm. But now Keizu, he's trying to get out of here as well. Wraithfire Blast? No, not in time. Yes, a Maelstrom's going to be happening. We're only 16.5 minutes in. This is one of those games where you have to constantly remind yourself, look at the time up there. Still very early.
He is super rich. And Milan is super dead.
Certainly is. One way to describe it. Down by the Enigma as OD was also dealing with him. And VT Fate is in trouble too mid lane. Do they have enough? Oh, they do! He morphed into the Doom. Because once again, their team pushing. Roshan is still 330 remaining. That's right. They still have the Aegis actually on OD. For 30 more seconds as VT Fate gets Cobmorphs back into Morphling form. And there's the buyback from Darkseer, so they want to fight this MATUMBAMAN. He's got a double damage here. Insanity's Eclipse comes down to the vacuum wall combo. Pretty good one. There's a lot of illusion spawn as a result. OD's getting somewhat low. Eric takes, well, he's going to be fine, actually. The Shallow Grave. So they take out the racks. Frost still man-moding.
Black Hole.
He's getting low.
Lack of mana burn on the side of Chaos, so in those type of situations, you know, your Wraith King's always going to be able to get his ult mid. You're going to find the long.
Yeah, Enigma, he has got a Black Hole. He's thinking about using it. Has a Guardian Crew. He's going to need to use it at the last second. Midnight Pulse stolen by Rubik, so not the Black Hole, but VT Faded, he's now doomed up. He needs support. Where's Omni Knight? Going to be drums forward to chase him down. There's Omni Knight, Guardian Angel coming out. But will it be enough to save him in the end? Still plenty of magic damage coming through. GA's wearing off in a second as well. The vacuum wall pulling. It's not enough, though. Eclipse falls, and down goes Morphling. Ember Spirit's also caught. He couldn't remnant far away enough. He does have a buyback, but Morphling's staying dead, by the way, and so is Darkseer. This could be the beginning of the end. A triple kill for Chessie, and there's no reason for TFT to stop now.
Yeah, they just called.
GG.
I don't blame them at all. It's a 27K lead in 26 minutes.